Headsets. It's about us getting back on air. I got to turn my headsets down anyway. My headsets are too high. I'm turning mine down. You good. All right, this is 41. Okay, you good. All right, this is 41 Sports Talk Radio on 41radio.net. We have been on a hiatus for a second or two. Had to deal with some family issues, some family dealings, but we dealt with those, and we're back on air, man. How you doing?
I'm doing well. Ready to get the ball rolling.
I appreciate you.
2 weeks later.
Yeah, I know.
2 weeks. A lot of stuff to talk about.
It is.
Yes.
And the bad part about it is we can only get into one portion of what we got to talk about.
Yeah, we're going to have to inch it piece by piece.
Yeah, I know.
One at a time.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
We are. So, first of all, how was your 2 weeks?
That's a loaded question.
I normally say, how was your weekend?
Yeah, how was your 14 days? But it's been good. A lot of sporting events going on. Families doing well. Babies are doing fine.
Good.
I'm good.
Good.
I'm good.
Let's talk about those sporting events before we get into till we get into some real action.
Okay.
All right. So you got let's see, NBA is going on.
Right.
You know, Cleveland Cavaliers. And did you know that you realize that LeBron James is 3 players away from being the most highest scoring?
3 players?
Well, no, 3 people. He's 2 people away from being the highest scoring person in playoff history, NBA playoff history.
No, I wasn't aware of that.
Yes. See if you can guess the other 2. Can you guess the other 2?
Wow.
Just take a stab at it.
Michael Jordan?
You know, he's number 1. He's 260 some odd points away from Michael Jordan.
And the other one's got to be Karl Malone?
No. Karl Malone is number 7 on the list.
Wilt Chamberlain?
No. Wilt Chamberlain is 18 on the list.
Kobe Bryant?
No. Kobe Bryant is number 5 or 6 on the list.
I give up.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He's 34 points away from Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Oh man, I should have guessed that.
You know, yeah, Kareem's
It's one of NBA's all-time scorers. I think he is number 1 on career points scored, right? I think he's number 1, and then Malone is 2. Yeah. I should have guessed that. I know better than that.
You ain't doing it. Anyway, you go, you the professor. Come on now, professor. All right, so you know you got the NBA talk. Houston Rockets dismantled the San Antonio Spurs.
You know what? I'm gonna give credit where it's due. You was the one that said Houston was gonna be OKC.
You're right.
And you did say that last time we talked about potential playoff matchups. I was the one that thought Russell Westbrook was gonna pull through with his team, and he just
all they have is Russell Westbrook.
Yeah.
And when you have a team and all you got is one player.
I mean, I'm really surprised at the Rockets. Their coach is Mike D'Antoni, and he has a history of coaching teams to where they could average as much as 130 points a game. But he was never known to have a good defensive unit.
None whatsoever.
But this team here is different. I mean, they're playing some really good ball.
With Houston?
Like, yes.
Houston is maybe it's because of
I think it's the 3 seed, right?
Maybe because of no Dwight Howard.
Wow.
Because you know
that's a great point.
Players can distract other players from being the best they can be.
Mm-hmm.
And then now, so you know you don't have a Dwight Howard, so now we can really concentrate and focus on what we're gonna do.
Right. And that could be a key contributing factor without Dwight Howard and without Kevin McHale.
Yeah.
Who was running the basketball operations of that team a few years ago. Right. So,
and then speaking of ex NBA players, Larry Bird steps down.
Yeah, that surprised me for some reason.
Do you know he's the only player or the only person in NBA history that has a MVP, player MVP.
Mm-hmm.
He has an executive MVP.
Mm-hmm.
And he has a title ring.
Wow.
And he has a
Not even the great MJ accomplished this feat.
MJ was sorry as an executive. Still is. I'm sorry.
Wow.
I'm sorry. He was just sorry as an executive. MJ
Wow.
was just, yeah, I understand MJ, but he was just sorry as an executive.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Wow.
I mean, what do you think?
You know,
As an executive, not as a player, but as an executive. As
I'm trying to think of a great player who was also great at basketball operations, and I can't think of one.
Bill Russell.
But
Bill Russell was great at basketball operations.
it's always the players that did not get the attention on the court, but they get to another level of basketball world, VP, president, something within the staff, and they produce.
Like Avery Johnson.
Like Rick Carlisle.
Rick Carlisle, yeah. Yeah, I would say Avery Johnson,
Avery
Rick Carlisle.
Johnson.
I mean, who's your boy?
Phil Jackson.
Phil Jackson. Yeah, okay. Phil.
They got 11 rings.
Pat Riley.
Yep.
Now.
I can't figure that out though. The players that wasn't as good on the court turned out to be awesome
because
executives.
You became like a bench warmer. You sit on the bench and you study. That's why you became me. You sit on the bench, you study, and you understand what to do where.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you look at Pat Riley. Pat Riley. Did you know Pat Riley was actually drafted by the Cowboys?
No.
Yeah, he was actually drafted by the Dallas Cowboys. That's a fact you guys gotta look up.
Oh yeah, I have to look.
Oh yeah, trust me, look that up. He was
I did not know
in the '60s. You know, and plus he was part of the.
So he's a football player.
Well, no, I mean they tried. You know, the Cowboys back then tried to turn players into different players.
Okay.
Like Bullet Bob Hayes was a track star.
Right.
They turned him into a receiver.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah.
And you know Pat Riley came out of Kentucky. He was part of the team that lost to Texas El Paso.
Right. Yeah.
You tell.
Did not know that.
Yep.
So that's a good did you know.
Yeah. So, you know, but Pat Riley was one of those that sit down and you watch and you say, okay, I can learn this game. And I can teach the game.
And he ran that great Lakers dynasty.
Exactly. He was
Showtime.
Would you consider him the original bench warmer? No, he played though.
That's a good question. The original one, what about Red Auerbach?
Auerbach was good. I mean, but okay.
I would call him original.
Yeah, he was original. Yeah.
I would call him before I would call Pat Riley.
The Celtics coach?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who won all those championships.
I get that.
Yeah.
Okay, I get that one. So let's keep it moving forward. We've got to get into, you know, Tiger is really ready to call it quits now.
I don't blame him. He can't stay healthy. I've said this for the longest. Ever since his business got out there in his first divorce, he was never the same.
I'll give you one better. Ever since he got married, he was never the same. Not to say that being married don't make you the same, but let's just put it out there. I mean, ever since he got married, if number one, I don't think he was.
I just think when the infidelity got out there, that's when it affected his game, and he went downhill from
Had
there.
it never gotten out there,
But the married part, I don't know.
had it never got, listen. Look at all those players who wind up getting married. Next thing you know, they just game just goes downhill because they're not ready for it. Not to say marriage is bad. Not to say marriage is bad. I mean, I'm married. I love being married. Yeah, I think I'm doing better as I'm married. No, bad.
I can't say that about all players.
No, players. I mean, but who's the player who had his wife just sitting on the court with him every time?
Matt Barnes?
No, Jason Kidd.
Jason Kidd, okay.
Jason Kidd.
Yeah.
His game wasn't where it's supposed to be because his wife just sitting there telling him what to do.
But when he came to the Mavericks,
he was a coach then. No. When
he was
a
there when he
player
came to the Mavericks, I think.
He was playing. Well, I'm drinking too much. All right, I'm gonna leave that marriage thing alone.
Yeah, somebody's saying, cut.
Yeah.
Let's cut that.
All right, but anyway, Tiger's. Are you ready for his career to be done with?
Yeah, I think I am because he has not been relevant to the game of golf for over 5 years now.
Right.
It's just his name. His name is carrying him, but that's about it. He continues to have knee problems and back surgery.
And matter of fact, his name's not even carrying him. His
Right.
name is like stopped. It's like, okay, well, no. As a matter of fact, they did I think it was last year, that they had the Ryder's Cup, and they had just the players take pictures. And so Tiger goes up to try to take a picture. They said, no. So he goes to the other side. He said, no, Tiger, you need to get out because you're just a coach.
Wow.
So just the players had to take the picture, not Tiger.
Mm-hmm.
They put Tiger on the side and let the players take the picture.
Wow.
So this could be done deal for Tiger.
Yeah, I mean, am I ready for him to go? I mean, you might as well. You're not relevant anymore. If he was still relevant, I wouldn't have said that.
Will we see another player like Tiger?
No, not as dominant as he was when he first came into the game of golf. Not that dominant to where he won tournament after tournament after tournament after tournament after tournament. He was on a roll.
He kept it moving.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we're gonna keep moving forward because we're gonna get into the real meat of our conversation.
Okay.
A little bit later, but we gotta clean house real quick.
Okay.
The Rangers.
Okay.
Okay, first of all, my first comment is how sorry are they? The Rangers look like they're still in spring training.
Well, I can tell you part of the problem, of course, as it has been since the 90s.
The beginning of time.
It's pitching.
Well,
And the bullpen is horrendous.
Crappy. It's crappy. I would say more. I would say more. See, you had good pitching within these last couple of years, but you had no defense. I think their problem right now is defense, and they have no bats at all right now. At one point, the Rangers had a bunch of bats that could swing to the fence, but they had no defense. Right now, they have no defense and no bats. They get up on you on a run. They'll go 5-0. The next thing they'll lose the whole thing. That's your bullpen.
That's the bullpen. I think the biggest reason why the Rangers are struggling right now is the bullpen. And even when the season first started, the starting pitching wasn't that stellar.
Right.
We got swept by the Cleveland Indians where we put Yu Darvish, Cole Hamels, and Martin Perez on the mound, and we got blasted.
Killed. Like they weren't even around. Like, okay, we don't need them no more. I mean, like their pitching didn't even mean anything.
I mean, none of our starting pitching bode well in the beginning of that series at all. We just got blowed.
And then what's going to happen against Houston? They're going to get blowed.
We swept Kansas City, but Kansas City is I don't think we're not as bad as the Royals, but and keep in mind Houston was our
that rival.
We kept beating them last year, and
this
now
they're gonna kill us.
Nolan Ryan is still there.
This year they about
give
to
them
kill
2 or 3 years.
They about to kill us. This year it's gonna be ugly.
It's gonna be ugly.
And you see the fight yesterday?
Which one?
Yeah, the benches cleared yesterday with the fight with Houston and Rangers.
Oh yeah. That was
benches cleared. Yeah.
That was frustration.
And the crazy part about that is we were still up on them a little bit, and we just gave it up.
Yep.
We have no bullpen. I'm telling you, we're playing. I ain't gonna say we. The Texas Rangers. I only claim teams that like. Anyway, the Texas Rangers are playing like they're still in spring training.
The problem is we don't have a true closer right now.
You don't have a true anything.
Matt Bush, he's good, but I can't think of the fella before we decided to go to Bush, but he was just atrocious.
And I would have thought the catcher would know how to deal with these pitches, but he's like who's that? What's his name? I forget.
I can't even think of his name.
A catcher would be able to know how to throw the right pitches. Know which pitcher's doing and know how to throw the right pitches, but he's not.
Right. It's a mess right now.
And I said this while they were in spring training. These guys ain't ready. They're not ready.
Even in spring training, they were struggling.
Right.
They were struggling
bad. They were not ready. And then now you come into the season and you're not ready. And I don't know what you're waiting for because last year you had a bunch of players that were hurt. Mm-hmm. So you knew you was getting players back. Mm-hmm. And you was going to build up. Mm-hmm. This year, ain't nobody hurt. I mean, not real. I mean, not player that's gonna move your team forward.
Right. My thing is this: Martin Perez, Yu Darvish, Cole Hamels, and our fourth starter. I'm throwing blanks right now, and I know who he is. AJ.
Yeah.
I call him AJ, but anyway, we started out with a 4-man rotation. We didn't have a 5th man.
We got a 1-man rotation.
it's just not looking good right now for the Rangers. And then you mentioned bats. I think we do have some bats that they're just struggling right now. It's
I think
the only hotbed I think that we had to begin the season with is Roughneck Odor.
right.
He's been just spectacular.
Yeah, Odor's
He
good.
signed a brand new contract, and he's showing why the Rangers gave him.
The issue is this
The
right here.
Benjamins.
The issue is this right here. You know, you do a lot of offense,
Mm-hmm.
and you have no defense to back it up. Your offense is getting pissed off
Mm-hmm.
that the defense is not backing you up.
Mhm.
They're putting numbers on the board, but at 5, you go 5, 6, 7. Heck, the Rangers got to score 18 just to win,
Wow.
and that's pathetic.
Yeah, that's just
You
not
can't
good.
you can't win like last year. They was winning 1 and 2 games, one or 2 point games.
Mm-hmm.
You know, last year they was the best team in baseball to from 1 and 2. If they're down 1, they'll win that game.
Right.
This year, you got to win at least 10 to 15.
I'm going to say
At
something
least
though.
10 to 15.
The one benefit you have with Major League Baseball, unlike NBA and NFL, you have 162
Right.
games.
I know this is early. So we
The
don't.
Rangers have been off to slow starts before, and towards the middle and end of the season, they may win 30 of their last 41 games.
Right. And then
When they finally get it together, but it might be too late.
and
So you don't want to be 10 games. Well, if you're 20 games out of division, yeah. But if you're 10, it's still never too late.
You're still okay.
Right.
The issue is you got to start peaking. I mean, we're in May right now.
Mm-hmm.
You got to start peaking in June, end of June, 1st of July. You got to start peaking before the All-Star break. You got to start peaking.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you're not peaking and you get to that, once you get to August, it's a done deal.
All right.
Unless you can put a run together.
All right.
And the Rangers are not necessarily known for a team to put a huge run together to move them into the playoffs. And then we saw what happened when they got to the playoffs.
Right. And I'm wondering if Adrian Beltre, with him not being out, have an effect on this team. Because he is the heart and soul of this team. He's like the Michael Irvin of the Dallas Cowboys. He played in the Winter League and he got hurt.
It could be.
Players may opt to play in the Winter League. One may just not choose to do so, but he was one of the players that chose to play in the Winter League, and he got injured. The injury has lingered over to Major League Baseball, and he has still yet to play one game.
It could be.
Joey Gallo, his replacement, he either's going to strike out or he's going to hit a 450-foot home run.
Right. And the Rangers are strikeout artists.
Right.
I mean, they are true strikeout artists. They would strike out in a heartbeat. It's like there's no patience behind the plate. None whatsoever. Let me swing it, everything that comes through.
Elvis Andrus has been so-so.
Your star players has not been there.
No.
But the question is, are we all just role models? I mean, are we just blue collars?
It's one thing that you used to always tell me about leading up to the All-Star break or something after the All-Star break.
Yeah.
I can't remember what you said. You said a lot.
I used to always say, I don't talk about the Rangers after the All-Star break.
There you go.
and I got to do this because we've been 2 weeks. We had a 2-week layoff, so I got to do this. But Rangers are irrelevant to me until after the All-Star break.
Oh, so you still sticking to that?
I would still stick to that because like last year, they came in slow last year, and we was trying to figure out where they were, and then after the All-Star break, boom, they do this run.
They came to life.
They came to life, and they start doing their thing, and then next thing you know, we number one seed almost.
Right.
So I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm hoping that Banny gets us together, and really gets a better lineup than he has.
Right.
He's got to look for those that's gonna bring him something.
Right.
And his lineup is just like crappy.
So Texas, like I said, it's a long season. To me, if you ask me, let's just go ahead and wait this thing out. Let them go through whatever they're struggling with. I have confidence they will bounce back, but I just don't want it to be too late when they do bounce back.
Right.
They got the talent on the roster to do so, but they just need to get it together.
Right. I agree. Okay, so one last. We got the Dallas Wings.
The Dallas Wings are back, folks.
They're back. They're back. The Dallas Wings had their. Did we saw the draft pick, right? We was there for that.
So the Dallas Wings had the number overall 3rd pick, 4th pick, and the 10th pick. But the 3rd pick, they selected Evelyn Acator from Kentucky. With the 4th pick, they selected Alicia Gray from South Carolina. And then with the 10th pick, they selected Antonio Davis's daughter, Kayla Davis, from the same school from South Carolina. Those 3 picks,
That's more talent.
you know,
And
I'm not going to say the names. I've had, in my two weeks being away from there, I've had some conversations with some people. And I'm just going to go ahead and put it out there. One asked, was the Odyssey Sims trade worth it? And for me personally,
I can answer that question. But go ahead.
Me personally, if you get the top
Three
draft picks
4,
out of the top 10,
Yeah.
it was worth it.
It's worth it.
Kayla Davis, absolute beast of a forward for South Carolina. Alicia Gray
Right.
was the main reason why South Carolina won the women's basketball tournament for the NCAA.
Right.
And
You got talent.
Evelyn Acator, Kentucky, she is a person that just don't like being denied. She's a beast in the middle, like Kayla Davis. But Kayla Davis is a nice shooter, with Acator being a 15-foot low post shooter that can steal and block shots. Excuse me. I looked at tape on all of them, and after I looked at tape on all of them, I came to determine to basically say the Odyssey Sims trade was worth it.
It's worth. I agree. I agree. Especially not only the trade itself is what they're having taken out of the locker room, where it's worth it. You know, as talented as Odyssey Sims was, what you did was you got rid of some things in the locker room that was hindering that locker room. Because even if you bring out, you keep Odyssey Sims, and you still have that talent. The Dallas Wings had talent in that locker room.
Right.
The problem was that the talent was being spoiled. You had cancerous viruses in that locker room, and you cannot get rid of those. I'm gonna say it. T.O. was a virus. If you listening, you was a virus. You know, I'm gonna say it. I ain't gonna lie. I'm just saying, when you get things like that in the locker room, it spoils the play on the court. I mean, and we even saw it on the court to where, shoot, it was time to, okay, honestly, you don't have it. Give it the ball, give it the rock, and you didn't do it.
Well,
you missed it.
I was told that too. There was some selfish play there.
Exactly. You missed in the fourth quarter. In the fourth quarter, you don't have it. Give it up. I mean, remember, the Wings would come down and do 1-2 and pop, stop and pop, 1-2 pop, 1-2 pop. They never come around. Their passing game was just horrendous. They never distributed the ball. I mean, their distribution of the ball was horrendous. And you know, if you don't have it, give it up. You got time. You got 24 seconds. You got a shot clock. Roll with the shot clock. But they wasn't doing it.
Yeah.
You know, and like I said, you got talent. Now, let's see if Coach Williams put this talent together.
So on Saturday, they played their first preseason game where they lost to the San Antonio Stars, 87-81. And I did write a brief report on that game. I did watch it.
You can see it on 41 Sports News, right?
Sorry about that. If y'all hear the phone, that's my phone. I'm sorry about that because it's charging over. I forgot to cut the ring off.
Somebody's calling me about the report. Let me hear your report, man.
So basically 87-81, and what I got out of that game basically that really bothered me. I seen the same thing in the preseason game as I did last year. This game, the Wings started out slow.
And they did that last
They
year.
came out the gate slow
And they
and
come
allowed
back.
the Stars to dominate from the very beginning of the game. And as last year, the Wings came back, but was short. They waited too late to come back. They made a strong push in the fourth quarter, but they fell short. The bright spot was the rookies that we drafted. Sanaya Chung, who was our fourth draft choice after the top three, along with Kayla Davis and along with Alicia Gray, and not to mention Brianna Lewis, who is our center. There will be competition at the 5. I'm gonna tell you that right now, because Brianna Lewis is pretty good. She's quicker with her feet to me than Courtney Paris.
Wow. Okay. So what do you attribute the slow start to? I mean, why do we start off slow? I mean, were we making a shot? Were we going down and getting the baskets or what?
We were sluggish to come out the gate. We were sluggish. I didn't see intensity from the very beginning. And then we was missing shots, but the way we came out the game was almost like, okay, I know it's the first piece of the season and we need to get our feet wet. It's basketball season.
Right.
Well, the Stars, that was led by Kayla McBride.
They came in and run. Right. So could it be that, you know how the NFL has these OTAs? Could it be that we're not allowed, or the Wings are not allowed to get a camaraderie with each other in the off season? I mean, I'm pretty sure they are. They can.
I'm pretty sure they are.
But do they not? Is this after the season we all separate and go our own separate ways? So.
Well, keep in mind some of the players and the players that didn't play. And let me say this as well: Skylar Diggins did not play. Courtney Paris did not play. Gloria Johnson did not play. Saturday.
Okay.
Courtney and Gloria is coming back from overseas from what they're doing overseas, right. And Skylar sat out for personal reasons.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. So
the main quarter didn't even play Saturday.
Then we're not necessarily worried about it because Glory is that heart.
Mm-hmm.
Glory is that heart, and then you got Skylar. So, I'm okay. Let's temper yourself down.
And also, let me mention, and some people didn't even know this, but Plannette Pearson is not even with the team. She was a free agent, left the Wings to be with the Minnesota Lynx. So Plannette Pearson is not with the Wings. Just to let y'all know, she's with the Minnesota Lynx. So wow. that was a piece that performed pretty good last year.
Yeah, that was a huge piece.
She was a free agent, and the Wings opted to not re-sign her, and she went on about her business.
That's a huge piece because maybe. Okay.
Sorry, people. We're talking to our producer.
Yeah, she.
I think y'all know who she is.
Yeah, she. Anyway, so maybe this is just the first game. Let's temper our attitude.
Well, I'm looking at the bright spots. These rookies that we have are pretty good.
And so that might be.
They're pretty good.
How did Ariel?
And that's another person did not play. She had hip surgery in all season. She's slowly coming back from that. She did not play. So that's 4 key players on the team that did not play Saturday.
That's your starting lineup.
We will have competition with the draft picks in play along with the leftovers from last year.
That's your starting lineup, so we good.
I think it's about 18 or 19 of them. Only 12 will make the team.
Right.
So there'll be 7 players that's gonna get the pink slip, and some of those players may be players that we had last year that won't make it this year.
All right.
But we'll see.
All right. Well, let's do this right here. Let's take a quick one.
Okay.
I don't know how quick it's going to be, but we're going to take a quick break or a break. Then we come back, we're going to get into some good NFL talk.
All right. You listen to 411 Sports Talk Radio on 411radio.net. We'll be right back.
All right. It's right here.
Get it rolling.
Okay. We're rolling.
All right.
Check over there and make sure we're. Are you ready? Up. All right. We're back. We're back. We are into the second half of this hour.
All right.
About to get into some Bada. Is Bada a word?
I never heard of it.
About to get into some real NFL conversation.
Let's get with it.
All right. So
Let's roll.
So I was kind of number one, the draft. Let's go ahead and get into the draft.
Okay.
Okay. How did you like the draft? Were you satisfied with it or what?
When you answer the question, you mean overall, the draft itself or certain teams?
Overall, let's talk about overall first.
Overall?
I got notes. I took notes.
Overall, I think the draft was a hit. It was in the city of brotherly love.
Brotherly shove. City
of
brotherly shove.
I thought it was a blast. I thought there was a couple of players that let their emotions get to them on national TV. Some things that shouldn't have came out. I thought the announcers were tremendous. I thought the pick selections, the way they went by, was tremendous. Drew Pearson did the most.
Stop.
You asked me a question.
No.
I'm just in general going through it.
Let's
in general.
jump over that because we're gonna go there.
But you asked me.
Okay. Drew Pearson.
But overall, I think the draft was good, even though Roger Goodell got booed, as he always
Every
do.
time he got out there, he was booed. Every time.
But in general, I think the draft was pretty good.
I thought it was okay. Let me put this out there. Philadelphia did a tremendous job. I think the fans did a tremendous job. I think the turnout was excellent.
Mm-hmm.
You know, as a matter of fact, it was a better turnout than it was in Chicago.
Right.
It was a lot better turnout than it was in Chicago.
Right.
I think the NFL is trying to do. They're trying to make the draft a spectacle.
And they're doing a good job of doing it.
And Marriott Courtyard, put their money right in.
And I think the way they got it set up, the world one night's only dedicated to the first round. Oh man,
I kind of like that.
I like that.
I kind of like that because it makes you anticipate for the next night.
Right.
But we have to realize that the next night is the second, third round. I'm the old school guy that thinks that the draft starts on Saturday at 10 o'clock and on Sunday it's over. So on Sunday, that's 2 days. So on Sunday, I'm an old school guy. I don't really care about what's going on Sunday because my draft was on that Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
This time it says, okay, the draft starts on Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
You better care about Friday.
Right.
Because Friday is when you get your players.
Right.
You know, and then leave it to the Cowboys. Saturday is when you got Dak Prescott. So now you need to look at all 3 days.
Yeah, you have to.
So I was thoroughly impressed with the overall production of the draft. Now the first part of it though, when they start bringing players out, you know, here's the players, here's your next future picks. Some of those players, I'm thinking, man, they might not call my name. So what happens if they don't call my name and I gotta sit here in the blue room, you know, for the whole day?
Man,
And
you
watch
getting
them
mad.
not call my name.
You getting mad. You getting mad. Yeah, I feel you on that one.
Not only you get married, you're getting pissed off.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, wait, man, I'm supposed to be, you know, top player, you know, Jonathan Lewis.
Right.
We had to wait for him to go all the way down to 31.
Wow.
You know, Reuben Day, who was it?
Reuben Foster.
Reuben Foster.
Right.
We had to watch him drop. Those players that's dropping
Mm-hmm.
is the ones that's like, oh my God, here we go. The slide, the slide continues, and then you thinking this next
Deshaun Watson.
Deshaun, yeah. Oh my God.
His hands. He was getting nervous.
Yeah, we got to deal with Deshaun Watson. We got to deal with that whole thing there. But what I want to do is, you know, Drew Pearson. You mentioned it.
Mm-hmm.
Drew Pearson was epic. Drew Pearson was epic, and what I want to do is for those of you that did not hear Drew Pearson, the legend, the Cowboys legend. For those who did not hear Drew Pearson, I want you to hear how epic Drew Pearson was this day. We're gonna start it here, and here we go. I thought. then the great part about this is he flashed the Super Bowl rings. He sit there and flashed the Super Bowl rings. So yeah, that was
just too savage.
Classic. That was I don't know if there could ever been a more classic. I don't think there could have ever been more of a classic time than that in the NFL draft.
And then what I heard in the aftermath, Roger Goodell encouraged Pearson to do that.
He said, "You do it." well, actually, he encouraged Drew Pearson to talk about thanking Philadelphia for giving him a start. That's the encouragement. But then he told Drew Pearson, "You go for it. You do your thing." And Drew Pearson was not short of doing his thing. That was the classic moment. Now,
boy, I know he felt so good after he did that.
Because they kept booing and booing and booing and just, okay, what? Y'all don't know. I'm Drew Pearson. I'm Hail Mary. I am the original 88.
Man, I must have laughed for 2 days.
Y'all told Irvin to get him up. Y'all didn't tell me to get up.
Man.
I'm going to still sit here.
I think he started something.
Oh, yeah.
Be expecting him, as long as he's living,
to be in the Hall.
least.
Well, he's a Hall of Fame receiver now.
Well, I was going to say, every year that we had a draft, he's going to at least announce one pick.
No. I'm saying he's now a Hall of Fame receiver. I'm saying the Hall of Fame is not going to...
He should have been in the Hall of Fame. He should have been in the Ring of Honor.
He should have been... Well, he's in the Ring of Honor now.
Oh, he is? Okay.
Yeah, but now he's going to be a Hall of Fame receiver.
Man.
That right there made him Hall of Fame receiver. But we cannot be overshined, or Philadelphia don't want to be overshined, right?
Man, and then when he started mentioning the five-time world champion, them boos got loud.
I got one more for you.
Man.
I got one more for you.
Okay.
You keep mentioning that right there because Philadelphia was not going to be outdone. So here's what Philadelphia... This is what Philadelphia gives us.
Okay.
We're going to have a lot of fun today, making the team announcements from right here in Philly, locations throughout the U.S., London, and even in outer space.
If I introduce Brian Westbrook.
I have two special guests with me this morning. Two of my past teammates. One of the greatest defenders that I've ever played with in my time. One of the greatest players, two of the greatest players to ever put on the football uniform for the Philadelphia Eagles. Two of our legends here in the city of Philadelphia. Please welcome Brian Westbrook and Brian Dawkins.
We're going to cut it with Brian Westbrook because his comment is kind of cracked out.
Thank you. Welcome to day 3 of the 2017 NFL Draft. Welcome to my town. Welcome to Philadelphia, the home of the best fans in the country.
What's that?
This city in the country. Just want to say 2 things. First of all, I love you guys.
2 things.
Second of all, if anybody from Dallas steps to this doggone podium in my city, in my town, we're going to give them a true Philadelphia welcome. Enjoy your...
And get away with that weak stuff, man.
You just trying to bandwagon.
Man.
You just trying to bandwagon. Y'all was sorry.
So what's a true Philadelphia welcome? The fact that we got 5 Super Bowl rings and you don't have any.
No. True Philadelphia welcome is get him up. Get him up. Get him up. That's Michael Irvin. Remember when Michael Irvin was down on the Philadelphia concrete? Get him up.
Oh, he talking about that.
That's the truth. Yeah. So that is the what was that? The city of brotherly shove.
Yeah.
I mean, come on now.
Yeah, get away from all that.
But he had to do that because Drew Pearson showed him up.
Yeah.
Drew Pearson showed him up, so he had to.
Drew Pearson had his finest games against the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah, and I'm saying that moment, Drew Pearson showed him up. He had to do something.
Mm-hmm.
He couldn't just let that go.
I give it to him, but it's still weak.
You know, it's almost like San Francisco and T.O. running to the star. George T. knocking him off the star. You can't just do that, and we in your house. So you can't just do that in my house and get away with it.
I can guarantee you, Jason Garrett got with his team away from the spotlight and pretty much told you seen what happened. You boys better make sure that when the Eagles come to town or when we go over there,
let's take
you
care of
back up what
business.
Drew Pearson did.
But now, guess what though? Now you know there's rumor out there that the draft will be in Dallas next year.
I believe it will at the start.
And so guess what?
Mm-hmm.
Since Drew Pearson did that, every player that gets up there and announces their player is going to try to show up.
Well,
the NFL draft
that's why we got Drew
become,
Pearson. That's why we got Michael Irvin.
Oh, we got too many players.
Come on now.
We got too many players to show you up. Too many players.
Man, I think Drew Pearson started something.
He did. I think he did too. And you know what,
He
Drew?
started something.
I thank you for that, Drew.
Mm-hmm.
I thank you for that. This is going to be fun.
Yeah. We got some audience comments that are...
Carl Davis says the original 88 should be in the Hall of Fame. I agree with that.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I definitely agree
He's
with that.
long overdue.
Yeah. Jesse Lindsay said he knew we was going to play that. Jesse Lindsay said he knew we was going to play that. Well, he was right.
Man,
so,
I'm still laughing about that, man.
And be sure, if you want to call in, make sure it's 469-249-2411. I remember the number. 469-249-2411. Call in. You want to get in. If you're a Raider fan, you might not want to call in because we're going to get on you.
A who fan?
A Raider fan.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so let's get into some of the particulars of the draft. I want to go deep into it because we got another segment coming up.
Okay.
But we had the overall overview of the draft. We had 23 cornerbacks that were drafted, 32 wide receivers, 28 linebackers. We had 27 defensive ends, 26 running backs, 23 safeties, 20 defensive tackles, 16 offensive tackles, 14 tight ends, 11 offensive guards, 10 quarterbacks, 6 centers, 3 place kickers, 2 fullbacks, and 1 long snapper.
Okay.
That was the gist of the draft.
Okay.
What was the first shock you had when you was watching this draft? What was the thing that just, oh my God, here we go.
When the Bears traded up to the second pick to get Trubisky.
That was mine. Well,
I mean, are you serious?
Well,
you gave up all those picks just to move up one spot.
Exactly.
So that told me that John Lynch put a trap out there or a smoke screen thinking they may have a chance at drafting Mitchell Trubisky. And Chicago said, you know what, we need to go ahead and get this guy. This is our guy on our draft board, but the 49ers may end up getting him. Let's do something. One spot.
And let's give up everything.
Nah.
Let's do it. And the other thing about that is, you're right. You move up one spot, you draft him, and he's not the best quarterback in the draft.
He only played in 13
games. And he was 8-5 in those 13.
Wow.
He was 8-5 in those 13 games to start. It's not like, okay, I can understand if this is a Peyton Manning versus Matt Ryan, okay, or if this is it was Peyton Manning versus who's the other one? It was Ryan Leaf versus Matt Ryan.
Peyton Manning versus Eli.
No.
The
quarterback he went against
Ryan Leaf
that year. Was it Ryan Leaf?
Yes.
Okay, so I can understand those two.
Ryan Leaf went 1, Matt Manning went 2.
Yeah, I can understand if it was that right there, or if it was just a Dan Marino or something like that. This dude right here only got 13. His resume is 13 games. Is this another Jared Goff we got going on?
Wow, I don't know. And the Bears just signed Mike Glennon to a 3-year contract, $45 million, but there's a 2-year option. So it's really a 1-year contract. If it doesn't work, I guess it's where Trubisky will come in at. But
with this
just imagine how Mike Glennon felt when they drafted Trubisky, and he just signed with the Bears.
You're like, golly. Would this be like the biggest reach in history?
I'm not gonna say it's the biggest, but I think it was a reach that required that require too much of your draft capital
Right.
just to move up one spot.
Okay, so the Ricky Williams trade.
That's just the absolute worst. That's just the absolute worst.
That was probably the biggest. The Ricky Williams when Mike Dicker traded everybody had to go up to number 2 and get Ricky Williams.
Right. And then one of my other surprises in the draft is Kansas City moving up over 13 spots to draft Patrick Mahomes.
Right. That was another surprise. That was another surprise.
That shocked me. I thought he was going to go maybe 13, 14 to the Cardinals or...
No, Mahomes was like, for me, Mahomes was like maybe a second day or third. He might be a second or third round draft choice. I didn't have him rated that high. I did not have him ranked that high at all because he was a gunslinger. He got a good arm, but he's a gunslinger.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, you're at Texas Tech. You know, now, to his credit, they scored a lot of points at Texas Tech.
Yes, they did.
They had to because the defense wasn't doing
I
jack.
call that the air raid offense because every quarterback that played there pretty much threw up points.
You had to because
Now-
the defense wasn't doing anything.
Now I can say this, and you probably already know his dad is I believe Patrick Mahomes the second. He was a pitcher for the Minnesota Twins.
Right. Yeah.
I will say this. Even though he's a gunslinger, I think the team that drafted him, he'll be just fine because he's going to be coached by he's going to learn the quarterback position from a coach that have historically had quarterbacks that produced big time, a la Donovan McNabb.
Yeah, but the issue with Andy Reid is Andy Reid cannot get you to that next level.
Well, I'm just thinking about from the quarterback position. I'm just thinking about from development.
Okay, but
then also
McNabb was already good when he came to the Eagles from Syracuse. He was already a polished quarterback. Nick Foles was still a polished quarterback. It's not like Andy Reid developed these quarterbacks; they was already polished.
Mm-hmm.
Mahomes needs a lot of polishing.
I think one of the reasons why they reached for him is and you probably would guess this before I even say it, he has something Alex Smith doesn't have.
Well, that and then the other.
He could throw the deep ball, and Alex Smith is a mid-range passer. You never see, he doesn't turn the ball over though. Alex Smith
does not, but Mahomes does.
That and that could be the other twist to this. He could stretch the field.
Uh-huh.
You got Tyreek Hill,
Right.
wide receiver, the speedy receiver.
So you need to get the ball. The other thing with Mahomes though is he's a Brett Favre type gunslinger,
Mm-hmm.
and you know where Andy Reid came from.
Mm-hmm.
That Green Bay package,
Mm-hmm.
that gunslinging
Yeah,
package.
he coached Brett Favre.
Yeah, the problem is this right here. I saw Mahomes. I'm looking at highlights. I'm seeing Mahomes just making some wild. I'm like, where'd that throw? And he throws off his back foot.
I was getting ready to say
He
that.
can run. He'll throw off his back foot.
Yeah, and that can lead to mistakes with the football.
Yeah, you make some. You make
You're
some.
not throwing with your lead foot.
You make some illegitimate throws.
Right.
I mean, but the other biggest surprise as we talk about Mahomes and Trubisky is Deshaun Watson drops down.
Right.
You know, and well, he didn't actually drop down. He was actually I actually predicted this here.
Mm-hmm.
It's on my it's on the website. You go to 41sportsnews.com. You go to the blog.
Mm-hmm.
You see, I had the Texans taking Deshaun Watson, but I had him falling. I had him falling to like 20 to the Texans pick at 25.
Mm-hmm.
Texans moved up. They traded up 12 spots to go get Watson. I had them going to go pick up Watson. So I was right in my prediction of who he's going to go to.
But my thing is basically, how did the Bears come up with the fact that Trubisky was a better quarterback than Deshaun Watson?
Because the Bears kept Jay Cutler on their roster for like 30
That's
years.
not what I'm asking you.
No, that's what I'm saying.
I'm just saying.
The Bears kept
Trubisky for me should have been a mid-round pick. The Watson should have been up there.
mid. I would have put him second and
second
third round.
right? But you seen 3 quarterbacks taking the first round:
Yeah, and how does that happen?
Mahomes, Watson, and Trubisky.
Yeah, how does that happen? I'm thinking Watson, if anything, goes in the first round. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
This guy right here has 32. He's got 32 games. He's 32-4. He beats Alabama. He beats the top talent, and he still has to drop down behind Trubisky and Mahomes. What's up with that?
Well,
And and it has nothing to do with black and white.
I'm gonna tell you something. Me personally, I think, and it's just my opinion, Dak Prescott
Turned
played
everybody
a
else around.
role
Yeah.
in the quarterback's
I
draft
agree.
earlier than
I
they
agree.
should.
I agree.
What Dak Prescott did made NFL owners and coaches think, okay,
Come up and get what you want.
and it might be the wrong thing to do, it might be the right thing to do.
Well, I subscribe this whole draft as teams getting what they want and not waiting for somebody. I mean, because I saw a lot of reaches in this draft. This whole draft is about reaching.
And that's why I keep putting a Dak factor in.
This whole draft is about reaching.
There were some reaches.
So let's do this right here. We're gonna get back into the draft.
Okay.
And we're gonna get back in the draft. But when we come back, our entertainment segment is back.
Oh, okay.
Yes, it is. It is back, and it might be in full swing. It might be in slow swing.
All right, let's get it rolling.
Just depends on how the swing is. So take us out while I try to figure this out.
All right, you listen to 411 Sports Talk Radio on 411radio.net. For the bench warmer, I'm the professor. We'll be right back.
Nope, now keep going.
Come, Cedric. Come on, man.
All right, now we'll be right back.
We'll be right back, y'all.
Hey.
Okay.
So what you got?
Hello, how you doing? I'm Louis. Good to see you. All right. Let me let you sit.
Hey. How you doing? All right. Let's see how you got this entertainment.
That's yours set right there. That's yours. Oh, what y'all doing? Oh, wait. I don't know what. This is my fault. 14 seconds. Okay.
It ain't right. Mine's still jacking up.
Let's do that
That's
right
what
there.
happened. That's what you pay for.
No. Okay. Okay, so.
No, I want you to put it somewhere because I was at work. I'm like, no. I did read on the agenda, but you got to come on. This is my first thing. Show me how to do it first. It's going to work out like you ready. I know Janet split up, but I didn't get to read it because my thing went to her. Like I said, she can't even work with father, so she got to upgrade everything. You can't even get it, huh?
She's off for sure.
Wanna do it to her?
And her first one.
Yes, Bobby. Come on.
And this is what we'll do. Okay, let's here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. All right, we're back. We are back in full effect. This is the hour of power. This is time that everybody. I gotta take these glasses off. I can't do nothing with these things. All right, this is the time where we indulge into some entertainment. We've got a new segment coming. Well, not new segment, old segment, but new player in the house. Say hi, Miss T.
Well, hello. Yes, it's the new guy in the house.
Uh-oh. We gotta get you. We gotta get the right mic.
Okay.
Try again.
1 2 1 2. Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
All
You gotta-
right.
you
But
wanna-
now, never mind. You
Huh?
messed up something with my mic, but go ahead. This is not my time.
No, go ahead. You good. You good.
Okay.
You good. You should be good.
Can you hear me?
Huh? Well, I turned down the other stuff.
Okay, there.
I'm still learning.
There we go.
All right, we good? Okay. All right.
Yes, sir. Work it out.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Look at you. Okay, okay. So you might want to pick up the mic.
Want to pick it up? Oh, you can't hear me?
Oh,
Okay.
no.
All right.
There we go. So, an old friend of mine, turn it up or down. We good? Old friend of mine. So we've been hanging for almost almost 30 some odd years
I
now.
know. Let's talk about age. Don't care this.
Okay. You stopped at 30. I kept going.
Okay, right. Okay.
All right. Now, I traditionally give out nicknames.
Okay.
That's the professor.
Okay.
I'm the bench warmer.
You the bench warmer. Okay.
Yeah. You always been smalls to me.
Smalls, huh?
Yeah.
With an S.
Not Tommy's.
Now, Tom smell good. Okay.
Yeah, because he passed away, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
You don't
What's
like
the
the
Smalls? Right.
But Smalls is good though.
Okay. Smalls. So Smalls world. It's a Smalls world.
Small world. Okay.
Small world after all. You know?
Small world. What do you think, Professor? What do you think? Small world.
Small world.
Small world.
Yeah, after all. See, you got
My
a
mic is
small.
not on at all.
Okay, try now.
Test. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay.
I'm learning. Okay, so you Small world.
Yeah.
All right, so
Yeah, I like-
we joined by Small world.
Okay.
That's funny.
It's a small
Oh,
world
don't-
after they-
Okay.
All right.
All right, so we normally have our entertainment segment. I know we come prepared,
Okay.
but we're just kind of moving forward. We're gonna do a segment that we have not done in a long time,
Okay.
and the crowd actually waits for this segment.
Really?
As a matter of fact, this segment gets more talk than any other segment.
Okay. What's
Yeah.
up?
So this segment is called our He Say She Say.
Okay.
All right. So what we do is you come up with a topic,
Okay.
and we discuss the topic.
All righty.
Now, this is sprung upon us, so Lewis does not know the topic.
Okay.
The wife behind stage don't know the topic.
What?
But-
Okay.
But the topic comes from the paper.
Yes, it does.
So this was back in 2012.
Okay.
Okay, 5 years ago. Okay.
So
But it's still a good topic. It's always a good topic.
we'll let you read the topic,
Okay.
and then we'll expound upon it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So, babe, you ready to write it down?
She-
All right. She ready. She on it.
Okay.
All right. Go
now-
ahead. Question.
Now, question is, ladies. Do you allow your man to wake you up for sex, or you tell him don't put your feet on?
That's the topic.
Wipe his head.
You want to say it again so she can write it down?
Yes, okay. Ladies, do you allow your man wake you up for sex, or you tell him don't put your feet on me?
So that means you start off with the feet, right?
Right?
That's that first sign. It's going down. You start out with the feet.
Okay.
So if the feet is being moved, then you just, all right, I'm gonna go to work.
So he tickling it or he rubbing it?
Oh, you can start. You move the feet over first.
Oh, move.
You move the feet over first, and if the feet are moved, or sometimes you start with the hand, the gesture of holding, and then if the hand is thrown off, You turn over and go get you some coffee.
Right.
Because that ain't going down. All right, so let's look at some comments.
Okay,
Read some comments
what
as
does
we
she
said.
say? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, she say, I've never been woken up for it, but he would just happen to just catch me as I was turning over. You caught me slipping, okay?
Yeah. Oh, oops, sorry.
All right. Somebody said, get your feet off me. Don't put your feet on me.
Yeah.
Okay, then one said, wake me up or I'll wake this. Wake me up or I'll wake this.
Oh, this is internet radio, so I'll wake his ass up.
Okay, so I over PT, okay. All right, so wake me up or I'll wake this ass up.
One person said it can go either way. All right, so fellas, are we waiting for them to put their feet on us? Come on, Lewis.
So you asking me?
Yeah.
I'm all game.
You ain't got to put your feet on me.
No, you got to put your feet on
You just turn over.
me.
Just have to breathe.
Yeah, right. Ooh, okay. What?
You know, it is what it is. The bed is already warm. You just slept in. Some people say that's when sex is the best. When you wake me up out of my sleep in the middle of the night and I'm already asleep, I'm relaxed, I'm asleep, and I might be into my feelings at that point, and you touch me at the right time. I was on the pop.
Okay.
Right, it's not scary. It's not
Some people say that's
spontaneous.
Sometimes that's the worst time because too sleepy.
That's something. Yeah.
I'm too tired.
Okay, some people like. See, it depends on the person. It goes.
Right.
It always goes back to that. It depends on the person.
But you got another person.
Some people like, well, baby, if you want some, just wake me up. I mean, come on, if you want some, I'm gonna give you some.
Okay.
Some of them like Louis, don't you wake me up. You know I was tired from I ain't had no sleep in a couple of days. If you want to get your boogie on, just
In
get
that
some
situation,
rest.
I'll wait till you get your sleep. But after 3 days, hold up on the ground. You can't pull that no more.
But it just depends on the person.
You gotta understand the person.
Now with me,
To know how to wake up.
I don't care. I mean, I could have 2 hours of sleep the previous night, but if you lay next to me and you
It's on.
and you butt negative, then yeah, it's on the popping.
I can't say anything, can I?
Don't tell your wife all that. Oh, well, go ahead.
Because with me, if you move the wrong direction, it's on.
Oh, my.
Repeat the question one more time.
The question is, go ahead.
Okay, ladies, do you allow your man wake you up for sex, or you tell him don't put your foot on me or your feet on me?
Okay.
See, not like the word allow.
Okay.
See, that word allow does something. That word allow says that you have control in the bedroom.
Okay.
Do you allow? All right, because allow says you can and you cannot.
Okay.
So that word allow. Do you allow your wife to do A, B, and C?
Yes.
So it's not allow; it's whatever you want to do. Because in the
I'm
Bible,
allowing it,
your
though.
Bible, in
I'm
the
allowing
Bible,
it. I'm still allowing it, like you said.
but in the Bible, your body ain't your body, and her body ain't her body.
Okay.
So do you allow yourself to say hi? You just say it.
You talking about married folk, right?
Okay. In this situation, married folk. But let's say single folk. Single folk, there's allowed.
But you brought up the Bible.
Okay, then
why I
that's
said you talking
married
about
folk. Then that's
Okay.
married folk. Yeah.
Okay.
But let's single folk, there's allow and allow not. Yeah, in single folk, there is an allow or an allow not. If you gonna allow me or you're not gonna allow me. Shacking up folks.
Okay.
That's an allow. That means that I have to, that's my body is still my own, so I have to say yes or no. Single folk. Okay, we got audience comments.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so single folk, there's no such thing as allowed. Hold on, let me refresh this. I mean, but did I say that out loud?
Yes, you did.
Oh, that comment said with single folk, there's no such thing as allowed. Then what is?
No, not single folk, married folk.
Okay.
Married folk.
Okay, well, I understand that. Okay.
Yeah, married folk, there's no such thing as allowed. I'm not going to do this right here. How do I look at my comment? Comments. Do I come in wrong? Okay. Read the comment out to me.
Who?
This comment is from Jesse Lindsay, and it says, "My wife has no problem waking me up, but I better not even try it. Ha ha."
All right, so
Wait a minute.
yeah. Oh, whoa. Yeah,
Now, wait a
I know. His wife ain't got no problem, but he better not try it.
His wife has no problem
No, it
waking
works
him
both
up,
ways.
but he better not even try it.
No. You're right. You
That's what
can't.
the comment says.
I know. You're right. It works both ways. You can't say you can, but I can't.
This is married people.
The pendulum got to swing both ways.
Okay, I got a single comment from a single person.
Okay.
He says, "I'm single, and if you in my house, you play my games."
Now that's something.
I'm single. If
See-
you're in my house, you play my game.
See, that's something bro man would
That's
say.
bro man. Yeah.
That's bro man,
But that's my state comment too. Ain't it? That's my state comment too. If we buy steak from this side,
You on my ground. You on my territory.
Yeah. When you in my house, we
What I
don't
say
play
goes.
by my rules. Yeah.
What I say goes.
As a single person, when you in my house, we playing by my rules.
That's interesting.
I mean, well, I can see that to a certain extent, but knowing who the person is, then you can play that role. You can play that game.
Okay, now I like that. I like that. You have me humming over here.
Right. No, you can play that game if knowing who the person is.
Okay.
Right.
But if you don't know who the person is, you can't play that game.
Right. Because you don't want to disrespect them, but it's all in fun. It's spontaneous.
It just depends on who that person is. Now, having said that, speaking to Jerome, having said that,
Oh, bro, man.
yeah. Wait. Having said that, you know who brings to your house too.
I know who to bring to my house.
Right. If you're single, you'll know who to bring to your house to play those games.
Okay.
You just don't bring any old body and start to play that game.
Right.
Especially if you don't know them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because that's the deal.
Yeah. Right.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the other thing too. Once you bring them to the house, that's gonna happen before y'all go to bed.
Right.
Then y'all can go to bed.
And
And then you move your feet over. See, you establish everything in the beginning.
So if you don't, then what?
Then don't even try it.
would it be safe? Let's say if you
In the middle of the night?
Sleep on the couch. Or take her home.
Okay, so hold up, time out.
Take her home.
Back up. So if nothing happened prior, if you and your mate so having to sleep, just go sleep together in the bed, but nothing happened prior, and you so having to wake up out of your
If
sleep.
there's no inkling of this might go down,
So you saying
Take it
foreplay
to the house.
it plays a huge role in this.
yes, it does.
Hmm.
That's how you generate the heartful emotions.
with the foreplay.
Exactly.
What if there's foreplay at 2:30 in the morning?
She more than likely she's gonna present that foreplay.
Okay.
So he can rub on the leg.
Right. So you can't. You see, what you don't want to do is you don't want to make a woman feel uncomfortable.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And so if y'all just be, you sitting on this side of the couch, he's sitting on that side of the couch, and y'all watching TV, and y'all fall asleep, y'all happen to fall asleep,
Okay.
and then y'all happen to just, okay, I don't mind just sleeping in bed, I'm sleeping in bed too, but you can't just throw foreplay 2 o'clock in the morning. You can't. That just don't happen.
Even though she knew that when she got into
No,
the
she
house.
didn't know that because there's no there's no
But-
speculation of
But
that.
she knew you the only person in the house.
It don't matter. But there's no speculation of that. Now, let me help you out for a second, okay? For you gentlemen out there. Let me help y'all out for a second, okay?
Okay.
What you do is you have her falling so deep into you that the next night is on. You don't do nothing that night, and she's gonna have that much more respect for you. So you-
be pre-prepared.
Exactly. So you're gonna get yours in the end.
Oh, you just already got it all.
But it's how you
plan. That's how you
That
plan
ain't
it.
what I did.
That's how,
Okay, so I got a comment here. It says my wife has a hard time getting to a deep sleep. I understand that I try not to disturb her. I have to get her in bed early sometimes, and I don't mind waking up to sex we're just different like that. I understand. That's what you got to do is.
Different strokes for different folks.
No, what you do is when she coming home, and you take care of it while she you fix dinner. You had a dinner all prepared and everything.
Before she goes to sleep.
Had a bathtub ready to roll and everything, and while she's walking up to the sleeping portion of the day, you just move right on in and do your thing, and then 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, you better be well rested. I'm just saying.
That's some people. I ain't gonna say it's all people.
That's all, different strokes for different folks.
Thank you.
But you still have to figure out your time period. There's got to be a time period to where it's all
You gotta
game.
find out where you get in, where you fit in.
Yeah, I wonder if his wife is an early, does she wake up early?
Ooh, them early birds.
Yeah, so
She could be an early bird.
right, so she sleep late.
If she's an early bird, you need to be an early bird.
Right, she set that clock. If she sleeps hard and she had, it's hard for her to sleep, then you might want to calculate.
Get that early bird.
Right.
Set that little quiet alarm.
Okay,
Okay, it's on. Jerome Park said, "What's up, Smalls?"
How are you?
He says, "Welcome. Welcome to the party."
Thank you.
That's brother man.
Brother man. Oh, thank you, brother man.
Bro, man, from the 5th floor.
Right from the 5th floor. Yeah.
Right, okay.
So we got one comment here. Said, "I'm not asking. I'm just kissing and stroking." Oh,
That's gonna lead to something.
that's
Anyway.
gonna always lead to something.
Right, so you just told me.
No, but the kissing part is okay. It's where you kiss. You kiss on the forehead, you kiss on the cheek, or something like that. But the whole stroking part. I mean,
Well, let's speak for itself.
right.
Let's speak for itself.
So just start off kissing.
You stroke it.
Right. And a lot of stroking to take care of itself.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
Okay, so it says, but what if it wasn't his feet that was poking? So what if it wasn't his feet that was poking in bed?
Okay.
Well,
I don't know. If I'm saying this right here, if you don't know that woman, and it's something else, and she twists,
Well,
it's a done deal.
that's a done deal. That's a wrap.
That's a wrap there. I'm getting up. I'm gonna fix me some coffee.
take a cold shower so you.
Extremely cold shower. Yeah. All right, so it says, let's see here. Let's see. You might be begging for erotic type of man to allow you a chance to get some sleep. So be careful of what you ask for and to wake up to. See, now sometimes those that have insomnia,
They can't sleep.
that can help you sleep
That's true. That's very
if
true.
if it's performed right.
True.
So if you have insomnia and you need some sleep,
Okay,
that
they're ready right there, right?
Get you some medicine.
the problem with that though is if it's not, you're gonna be insomnia and pissed off.
You'll be walking around.
You'll be up pissed off like a mother, just mad and all like that. Like dang. And but it might be his house, but you gonna send him home. I said, it's my house.
Okay.
So I mean, just keep that in mind.
I'll keep that in mind.
That's true. I will too.
You don't know what you're doing. Don't be trying to wake nobody up.
Right. Don't irritate me.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was her he say she say segment.
I like that.
I enjoyed it.
That was an interesting little segment. That's something we don't normally talk about. We normally get some deep conversations.
Okay.
That's deep
That was
right
pretty,
there.
that was pretty deep right there. Yeah.
I'm scared to see what is deep.
Yeah, it gets a little.
Oh.
All right, so let's do this right here. Let's take a quick break.
Okay.
All right, when we come back, we're gonna dive right into the Cowboys draft.
Okay.
What you thought about the Cowboys draft? What you thought about? We already talked about the draft overall. We already talked about the reaches, because the whole draft was a reach. Now we're gonna get
Yeah,
into
that's true.
Now we're gonna do the Cowboys draft, and there were the trades. This draft was like we had like at least 40 or 50 trades for this draft.
That's a high number.
Yeah,
That's a high number.
that's a lot. of
That's
trades.
high. That's high.
That's a lot of trades. Okay, so I'm gonna do this right one day.
What
Okay.
you doing there?
Well, you gotta take us out.
You got it?
Yeah, I'm alright. You gotta take that.
I think that was heated that he said she said just enough a little bit.
Yeah, it was. I was trying to figure out if I should use my feet tonight or not.
Oh, get yourself together. Wipe you over there, so oh boy.
You listen to 411 Sports Talk Radio on 411radio.net. For the crew here
Yes.
in the bench warmer as usual. We'll be right back, y'all.
All right.
I'm about to get into the sports then. I thought watching that.
right, we're back. I think we're back. Now we're back. You know, I gotta work all this stuff out. You know, it takes some time. You know, but we're back. We are here for One Sports Talk Radio on 411radio.net. Is that good? They good. They good. Bring it down.
Bring it down.
Okay, break it down. Okay. So you gonna grab a mic? Or you just gonna? I mean, you sure? Okay.
It's right here.
All right, can I hear you?
1, 2, 1, 2. Oh no.
Okay, there we go.
Grab a mic.
There you go. You good.
Bench warmer.
You good. Well, you know we gotta take it to the training.
All right. Okay.
All right, so.
Ready.
All right, so we're back. 41 Sports Talk Radio on 41radio.net. Again, if you want to call in, 469-24. Okay, 469-249-2411.
Brain fart.
Yeah, I know it happens.
Just like all that.
It happens.
Created the number.
469-249-2411.
24 who?
2411. 2411. 2411.
469.
249-2411.
Okay.
I hope I said that right.
249.
Somebody calling Mexico hoolies. Okay, so the Cowboys had their draft. This was a little different than I expected because the Dallas Cowboys always do a lot of reaching. They do a lot of going back and forth with trade talks and everything. But this year the Cowboys kind of stayed pat.
As they have done the last couple of years.
Yeah,
now.
they didn't do a lot of reaching. And
not too many trades.
and
Far
going,
reaches.
yeah, going over the last couple of years, the Cowboys have drafted pretty good.
Right.
I
I
mean,
give that credit to Stephen Jones. And Will McClay.
Will McClay. I was going to give that credit to Will McClay.
Mm-hmm.
Will McClay, and you know where he came from, right?
Right.
Dallas Desperados.
Right.
You know, so Dallas Desperados, old.
Well, that's old school arena football.
Yeah, arena football, yeah. So, I mean, I think I think this year, the Cowboys had a plan. They worked their plan.
They're stuck with it.
They worked their plan. Taco Charlton. Let me say this right here before I talk about Taco Charlton.
Okay.
I'm going to talk about Taco Charlton and Myles Garrett in almost the same sentence.
Okay.
Because Myles Garrett was the #1 draft choice
Right.
for the Cleveland Browns.
Right.
And Taco Charlton was rated the second best defensive end. So you got Myles Garrett and you got Taco Charlton.
Mm-hmm.
When watching film and highlights, both those do not have a lot of motor in them.
So you
They
said
don't have a lot of. There's not. I didn't see a lot of motor.
So you saying they're not coming off their stance?
Yeah,
quick?
I saw a lot of sluggishness, and even Myles Garrett took off plays.
Yeah, I heard somebody else say that.
There's a lot of times when Myles Garrett
But
would
he's #1 for a reason. What do you
but
think?
why? I mean, you would think, but
He's been projected to be even, and remember that little video that he made where he was begging the Cowboys to trade up with the Cleveland Browns. He knew then he was going to be #1.
yeah.
So evidently,
but
he knew he had value.
But looking at film,
Mm-hmm.
he didn't have a high motor.
Mm-hmm.
And I said it about Taco Charlton.
Mm-hmm.
Looking at film, he didn't have high motor, a lot of high motor.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that means he's not getting off the tackle. You know, he's got speed,
Right.
but no, he does not have that high motor. I look at him as if I look at Herschel Walker. Herschel Walker had speed.
Okay.
Herschel Walker was not quick.
Mm-hmm.
So Herschel Walker had to build up. So you
He took ballet classes.
another problem too.
Work on his feet.
That's another problem too. But if you run
Tiptoeing through the line of scrimmage.
tiptoe to the tulips. But if you run, you got to run Herschel Walker in an I formation to get the best productivity.
Yeah.
Then we have to take Taco Charlton a little bit further on the edge to get the best productivity from him.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and if that's the case, okay, you may have a one that may be another. Who is that? Shante Carver.
Oh no! Don't bring that name up.
I mean, or he could be
DeMarcus Ware.
DeMarcus Ware got some motor.
Mm-hmm.
Coming off the edge, he got motor. He could be a Tony Tolbert
Okay.
or Greg Ellis.
So are you saying Joel Bolson is a better player than either one of these two
has a lot
players?
of motor. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he has a lot of motor.
This dude had 10 sacks in 12 games.
I know.
He missed the first
four games.
right, and he still came with double-digit sacks.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
And then,
But I keep going back to Myles Garrett. If we know that his motor is not where you believe it should be, why is he a #1 draft pick? That's what I'm trying to get out of you.
because
What is it that people are looking at with him that say, you know what, we can't pass this up? This dude, any team will get this dude in a heartbeat.
The same reason why the Bears trade up everything they had to go get
Mr. Trubisky.
They people put a lot of stock in the combines.
Mm-hmm.
They think the combines are end all be all. But what do we say with Dak Prescott?
4th round draft choice.
Exactly.
The 4th round.
Exactly. But when he was at Mississippi, he was tearing things up.
I'm going to tell you something now. With Dak Prescott, he may have dropped to the 4th round because prior to the draft, he had a DWI charge.
Right. He had those issues, yeah.
Had it not been there, could we have said he's still been a 4th round pick?
No, I don't think so. I don't think he'd have been a 4th round pick. He probably would have been a 3rd round pick. But here's the deal, though. Look at your guy, Jalen Coney, from who the
Jalen
Raiders
Ramsey?
drafted. No, Raiders drafted.
I have to look at the draft board.
Yeah, I forget his name, but he's actually under indictment for the rape charges.
Well, the Raiders said they've done enough investigating to determine that it's safe. It's safe to draft this player. We know where that's going.
But then when the reports come out, they say no, it was consensual because he said I'll give my DNA. I didn't do nothing. And then they come back and say, oh, it was consensual. So that means we know your DNA is going to be in the girl's body.
Okay, let's name like Ezekiel
Elliott. Right.
Prior to the draft, all this ruckus came out. He still produced. He was still number 4 round pick.
Not saying he won't produce, but what kind of research did they do? What kind of research they do to say this is not right?
But let me say this, and this is not all women, but some women, if you have had a girlfriend, you go in the NFL draft and you turn around and drop her.
Oh yeah.
How's she gonna react?
We got some issues.
That's what
we
I'm
got
saying.
some issues. Yeah. Oh no, you ain't dropping me, bro. You got drafted 1st round.
Some of these situations, these football players are not to their own fault. It's because whoever they was dealing with had the evenness in them or whatever they got going on inside the heart. And next thing you turn your head, charges are made against Ezekiel Elliott, and he didn't do anything.
But those charges were made.
So we can't say that players are at fault every time something come up. That's why teams investigate as they should. If they believe that what they see is, you know what, this is some weak stuff. We'll go ahead and draft it.
I like Kraken.
Kraken.
Yeah, who was the Cowboys?
Oh my God.
Was that real? The gun couch, was that real?
Well, I mean,
see, it happens. Ray Rice. Was that video real?
Now, I'm not going to take that back because there are some men that put their hands on women and they wasn't caught.
Joe Mixon.
They wasn't caught. Now, I don't know about that one.
Well, the only thing I'll say about that happened when it was in high school.
Mm-hmm.
If the NFL is not going to pursue this guy because it happened on April 8th before he was an NFL player, why did they put Joe Mixon and had him drop so far down? Because told he was like one of the best running backs in the draft. But his incident happened back when he was in high school.
It's just, I don't know. It's just that prior to the draft, after the combine, you hear these weird stories coming out. The stories that probably happened years ago, and now you feel me, a multi-million-dollar player, and now all this stuff come out. A bunch of haterism.
That's Roger Goodell.
That's what I said. And you think that is just like entertainment. You think they bring it all out just to scandal and just to disrupt what's going on, and other than what's really important, like the draft and what we need to win to make to get.
Well, I think it's more of let's air your dirty laundry right now.
Oh, okay.
Let's air it out now.
Later.
So then when we air it out loud, when it does come out, we already knew that.
Let's not forget that the investigation for Ezekiel Elliott is still ongoing.
It's still ongoing.
I mean, are you serious?
Right. And we want to do our due diligence. I mean, come on now.
Anyway.
So the second round pick, Chidobe Awuzie.
Say that again.
Okay, can you say it?
You spell his first name.
Chidobe Awuzie. Chidobe Awuzie.
Chidobe Awuzie.
Yeah, Awuzie. Yeah.
Chidobe Awuzie.
Yeah. I think that's a good pick. Although I was looking at some tape, he's a hitter.
Mm-hmm.
He is a hitter. I don't know about his cover skills though.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was looking at tape, and the only tape I saw was him coming from the cornerback blitz. You know, he'll come up and hit you, but I very seldom saw tape that says, okay, he's a cover guy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's a serious cover guy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so that's the only thing I have. And they gave him a grade. They gave him an A- on that.
And keep in mind, this was a draft that was full of good defensive players.
Right.
You can't draft 2 or 3 players in the same spot. Somebody gonna go later when they shouldn't.
Right.
Somebody may go earlier when they shouldn't have, when they should have been drafted later. You just don't know. It's a coin toss with some of these players.
Yeah, Jordan Lewis, the 3rd round draft choice. He should have went higher than that.
Mm-hmm.
But I think he didn't go as high because of his size.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, but shoot, can you cover a slot receiver? And
Okay.
Jordan can cover.
Okay.
You know, I think he.
That was a 3rd round draft choice.
Yeah, that's the 3rd round, and I think he's got some domestic violence charges you got to deal with too.
And the Cowboys did their due diligence, and they said, you know what?
Yeah, okay.
We did our part. We feel comfortable.
Why we always got to draft a domestic violence type of guy on our team? Why is that we can't get no clean cut people? You know, after the Randy Moss thing, we done drafted every criminal in history.
So they won't make the same mistake again.
Okay,
Because that's why the Cowboys didn't draft Randy Moss in 98.
Exactly, so now
there was some stuff on him.
So now we figure we're gonna draft every criminal background. I mean, should we had Adam Jones in here, Pac-Man? You know, we had Ryan Leaf in here. He in prison or just got out of prison, or something like that.
Forgetting one person.
Who is Kevin Hardy?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Mm-hmm.
shoot, I can name what prisoner? Oh, Michael Irvin.
Okay. Yeah.
He still got problems.
About. He couldn't stay off the weed.
Oh, you talking Randy Gregory?
No.
Well, he can't stay off the weed.
That was one. Well, way before him.
Mark Stepnoski, he can't stay off the weed.
Quincy Carter.
Quincy! Yeah, I mean, we always draft those
They can't stay off
characters.
the weed.
I mean, remember one year the Cowboys drafted like 3 defensive backs at one time?
Mm-hmm.
Wayne Goodrich, Kenny Lattimore, and somebody. One of them had to go to prison because they hit him.
Dwayne Goodrich, right on 35.
Exactly.
I would never forget that.
I'm like, we got to draft a suspect character.
That's one of the worst draft choices in Cowboys history. Even when
No.
I would say, even when he was on the field, he was just sorry.
No, I'm gonna throw a
He
name at
couldn't
you.
cover nobody.
I'm gonna throw a name at you.
Okay.
You may or may not have been born, so I don't know. Rod Harris.
No.
You don't remember him?
Mm-mm.
He was drafted. He was number 25. He was a baseball player.
Mm-hmm.
Kick returner, drafted number 1 by the Cowboys in 83, 84.
Number 1 draft pick?
Yes,
Okay.
that was one of the worst. That was one of the worst. I mean, one of the worst.
Okay.
I mean, at least
That
Quincy
was
Carter
before
took.
my time.
At least
Yeah,
Quincy
you're
Carter took us to the playoffs.
Bill Parcells, you know.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's Bill
Bill
Parcells.
played a big role in that.
But he didn't draft him though. He was a 2nd round draft choice.
Right. Right.
You know, I mean, we can go down some crappy draft choices. I mean,
let's not go there, not tonight.
Ekubon.
Ebenezer
Ekubon, yeah.
I mean, he was just a body. That's all he was.
Ebenezer Ekubon. We can go down defense line.
Shante Carver, like you said.
Carver, yeah.
Goodrich.
Dwayne Goodrich, yeah. We can go down the list. Anything before Jason Garrett.
Okay.
Anything. Let's take a quick break.
Okay.
And then when we come back, we're gonna run through the rest of the draft choices.
Okay.
All right. And then we'll just kind of give a overall synopsis of what the Cowboys. How do you think they did?
I'm ready to give that grade right now.
Don't give it now. Take us out.
All right, you listen to 411 Sports Talk Radio on 411radio.net. We'll be right back. She feeling us out right now.
Yeah, so that's what I did. I'm
feels the sound
observing it. Yeah, this is my first
She did. She did say something. She said something.
just rap ready to show up.
You got security making faces all night.
I know.
You know, I was doing something over there crazy.
I guess I can't put my feet on the night, can I? This is no feet night for me tonight.
Welcome back to 411 Sports Talk Radio on 411radio.net. That's the bench warmer and the new and fresh looking entertainment reporter. And your name is?
Small world.
A Small World.
Small world.
Just what you doing, man?
I got this, okay?
Small world over here, and I'm myself, of course, the professor. We're getting ready to get back into things, discussing the Cowboys draft choices, of course.
Yes.
And
So
let's take it from here.
Yeah, why don't we do this right here? Why don't we get a rundown of who they drafted? So we're gonna let Small World give us a small rundown.
Okay, so we will run down all the draft picks for the Cowboys, starting with the first round.
All right.
All right, so that is Taco Charlton. Round 2, help me out now.
All right. Defensive end.
Chidobe Awuzie.
You got,
Chidobe or Wuze.
Awuzie.
You
Oh,
gotta
I
do-
like that name.
you got to do defensive end out of Michigan.
Gotcha, Michigan.
That's Taco.
That's Taco.
That's the Taco.
Ah,
They got free. They got free taco night
oh.
for every 3 sacks.
Man, do you know how many endorsement deals he gonna get just off that first
Oh
name?
man, yeah.
The first one that came was Taco Bueno.
Taco Bueno, yeah. Taco Bueno, Taco Bell.
Uh-huh.
What is it?
Taco Casa, they don't have.
Taco Casa,
Yeah.
Taco Bueno, Taco Bell.
Chick-fil-A? Oh no.
No. Come on, man.
What other taco place is it? Used to be
Taco Cabana.
Taco Cabana. Yeah, yeah. Taco Cabana. Yeah. Somebody gonna jump in.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I was
Just off
going
the
y'all
first.
want Taco Cabana, Taco Bueno,
Taco Bell,
Bell.
Bueno, Casa, and
Casa.
Cabana.
Which one you want?
I want Taco Bell.
I want Taco
Cabana.
Cabana. Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. It's restaurant style. I'm just, you know.
You just want it easy, quick and easy, huh?
Look, when he landed in Dallas, there was a tray full of tacos.
Oh yeah.
30 tacos
And
on the tray.
what's crazy about it? He said it's not. He didn't get his name because he liked eating tacos. That's not how he get his name.
He got his name from his mama and grandma.
Yeah, but it's not because he liked eating tacos. I don't know. He looked like a taco artist.
What's a taco? What does a taco?
He just came out all wrapped.
That's funny.
All right, who we got next? Round 3.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
Okay, so we have Jordan Lewis.
Cornerback out of Michigan.
Okay.
Another
okay.
Michigan cornerback.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. Then round 4 is Ryan Switzer.
Barry Switcher's cousin.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what he said. Yeah.
No, Barry Switzer tweeted him.
Yeah, I know. Congrats. Yeah, he tweeted it.
That's a Switzer.
but that's our kick return.
Yeah. I seen some film on him. He's pretty good.
That's our quick return.
I like him.
Okay, Lucky Whitehead got
Oh,
him.
he out of here.
He just got him lucky. All right.
Okay, then round 6, Xavier Woods.
Safety out of Louisiana Tech.
Okay.
And that was a great draft pick.
Okay.
You like that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, good fall, huh?
Yeah, he fell a lot lower than what he should, and it was there for the Cowboys to take. He's a good player. See some tape on him.
Does he take over Barry Church?
Oh yeah, I think he's a little bit better. He's a better version of Barry Church.
Okay.
Yeah, I love him. I like him.
All right.
Okay, so round 6, Marquez.
Marquez White out of Florida State.
Okay.
I like that pick.
Okay.
I like that pick.
Haven't seen tape on him just yet.
He's a cover guy.
Okay.
Okay, round 7, that's Joey Ivy.
Keep it. White boy. I'm sorry. Did I say it loud?
Bench warmer.
No. But Joey Ivy. Now, when I talk about motor, Ivy, not Ivory, not Ivory.
Nah, I'm sorry.
Ivy.
You done changed it. Man.
So we got Ebony and Taco and an Ivory.
Oh,
my God.
No.
Oh,
Let's keep it going.
wow.
Keep it going.
Okay.
Let's keep it going. Keep it,
Noah Brown.
keep it going.
All right, that's round 7. Jordan Corey.
Wait, but Joey, but listen, he talking about some motor when you want to look at film.
Mm-hmm.
You talking about motor.
Mm-hmm.
Watch his film and watch Taco's film.
Okay.
All right, then you'll see the difference in motor. When they come off the line, they coming off the line.
Okay.
You know, when you look
So
at
you speaking on Ivory coming off the line faster than Taco, is what you're saying.
yes.
But why did he fall? Why did Ivory fall?
Because same reason why Dak Prescott fell. Same reason why people fall. Same reason why Tom Brady fell.
It's a crapshoot. That's what you
It
tell me.
is a crapshoot.
Okay.
Heck, why didn't Tony Romo get drafted?
Well, that's a good point.
You
Drew
know.
Pearson didn't get drafted.
Exactly.
University of Tulsa didn't get drafted.
Sure
Look how it
did.
turned out to be.
5 times. He's the original Hall of Famer.
Who else we got?
And Jordan, I don't really look at these 7-round picks except Joey Ivy, but the rest of these picks.
But see, with the Cowboys, you do because all 9 of the draft picks, 7 were defensive players.
Yeah.
In this
So
case,
something's
you
gotta
will
turn up.
You will have to look at all 9 of them.
Yeah, something's got to turn up. And now I will say this right here. Their draft history over the past couple of years now has been offense.
Mm-hmm.
So you pick up offensive player, I'm gonna look at you.
We only picked up 2 wide receivers in this draft.
Right. And we went straight defense.
No offensive linemen.
That means
No tight ends.
That means we're focused.
And I'm giving them an A because they did exactly what they should have done, and because Stephen Jones don't have the financial flexibility to get free agents, he had no choice but to fill his defensive holes through the draft.
Yeah.
So
it does.
those 7 players I'm talking about, I would not be surprised if these 3 of them are starters from day one.
Well, look at the last year's draft. Last year's draft, we got at least 3 or 4 players out of that draft.
Mm-hmm.
Antonio Brown, who knew he was going to come up?
Including Zeke and Dak Prescott.
Yeah, and then you still have Jalen Smith. We haven't seen anything of him.
Which I think he's gonna surprise a lot of people.
And then your boy, who's the defensive tackle they got? Out of Nebraska. I forget his name. He hadn't played yet.
Malik Collins?
Yeah, no, not Malik Collins, but the other one, Charles Taper.
Oh, Charles Tapper.
Tapper,
Okay,
yeah.
Oklahoma.
Yeah, Oklahoma. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah.
No. You're Shelly over there now. Come on now.
Oh,
I'm surprised she didn't catch
No,
that.
she ain't got attention. She's trying to figure out where the feet going tonight.
Bench woman tripping.
You have to wait for the night for the feet.
Anyway.
Okay.
But seven of the 9 players were defensive players, and I give them an A because they did exactly what was asked of them.
I agree.
No disappointments from me whatsoever.
I agree. Okay, so this has been 411 Sports Talk Radio on 411radio.net. We're on wrap up mode.
Okay.
So
Final thoughts.
final thoughts. When I wrap up, we always do final thoughts. You want to start with you, Lewis?
Let's start with you. Let's start with her.
Oh yeah. Let's start with Small World.
This has been interesting. I enjoyed my first day here with the team.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, it's again interesting. So I am planning on and looking forward to more interesting sports and entertainment.
Sports and entertainment.
Yes.
All right, we got you out.
411.
We got you outnumbered 2-1 because we're sports. You're the only entertainment.
I got your back.
Yeah.
All right, go for it, Lewis.
Final thoughts. I'm looking forward to the home opener of the Wings this weekend. They will take on, this is preseason game number 2 against the Indiana Fever on the 6th. Our opener is May 20th against the Minnesota Lynx. I'm looking forward for the Wings to do something different this season. We got a lot of talent on this team. Let's do something with it.
Learn how to attack.
But it's Dallas Wings time. Football is over. The NFL draft is over. Basketball is about to be over. Dallas Wings. It's time for them to roll. Let's get this thing rolling. They was the worst team in the league last year. Now that we got rid of Odyssey Sims and we added 3 solid players.
Put that out there.
I'm just saying. It is what it is. If you're going to improve your team, something had to change. And this is supposedly a move that they made to change the chemistry of the team. If this doesn't work, you already know what's going to happen.
Well, if this doesn't work, he already has music on my radio station.
See, I didn't even say that.
If this doesn't work, the coach has already got his second job waiting.
Well, I ain't saying none of that. I'm just saying.
We're going to go out with what he plays. We're going to go out with his music. Because if it don't work.
What's your final thoughts?
All right. My final thoughts. Number 1, I appreciate you guys for hanging in there with me through the time, the tragic time.
Oh, no problem.
Yeah, and I look forward to us I look forward to us being really. I mean, a lot of stuff is coming on the horizon. I don't know if I told you this or not, but we have the Real Men Cook that's coming up, and I'm still trying to figure out if I'm going to cook it or not. But we are going to do a live broadcast there. Yeah, I said I'm gonna cook.
Social Security gonna put you in check.
You say I'm gonna. I still don't know if I'm gonna cook or not.
Oh, she telling you are.
We'll see. We'll figure out how the feed go tonight. But so we are going to do a live broadcast at Real Men Cook for Juneteenth.
Okay.
Which will be fun.
That should be lots of fun. Off the chain.
And if I do cook, I'm just going to have my meal or whatever while we broadcast.
Good job.
So we got a lot of stuff coming up. The wings again. We're going to that thing full throttle.
Yeah.
Want to try to be a huge media partner for them, so we can just get
Let's do it.
Yeah, and work our thing out. And this is the start of something. Well, this is the continuation of something great.
That's right.
That's pretty good.
Yes, it did. That's right.
Wrote that out myself.
All right.
I had Jesse Jackson, Operation Push Help. Continuation.
Beautiful. Well said.
All right, take us out, Lewis.
You've been listening to 411 Sports Talk Radio on 411radio.net for the bench warmer, for Small World. I gotta get used to that now. For Small World, myself, the professor. We will see you guys next Tuesday, same time, same place, same bat channel, 7 p.m. next Tuesday. We're out.